So hello children, in this video we will discuss about the numerical based upon current carrying circular loops. Okay, so at axial point and at center. So let us look at the first numerical. Two coaxial circular loops L1 and L2 of radius 3 cm and 4 cm are placed as shown. What should be the magnitude and direction of current in the loop so that the net magnetic field at O point be 0? So the information given here is that at O point net magnetic field is 0. When can it be 0? It will be 0 when the magnetic field due to both the loops are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So when they are equal in magnitude, when the magnetic field of both are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So we have equated the magnetic fields at O due to both the loops. So I have written here due to L1 and due to L2. Now for both the loops, O is axial point. O is situated at an axial distance, right? So O is axial point. So we'll use the formula of magnetic field at axial point that we have covered in previous videos. So magnetic field at axial point of current carrying circular loop is given by mu naught I radius square upon 2 radius square plus axial distance square to the power 3 by 2. So that is why I've used here. See, you can see mu naught I, this is I1 because this is due to loop 1 and radius 1 square, right? 2 radius 1 square plus axial distance square to the power 3 by 2. Okay, so to the power 3 by 2. Right. Similarly here mu naught current I2 radius square R2 square and 2 and similarly to the power 3 by 2. Mu naught will be cancelled. Right. Okay, now let us substitute the values and 2 will be cancelled from both the sides. I have not written. You can see I1's value is given as 1 ampere, so I have substituted and its radius is 3. So I have substituted radius square as well, radius square and axial distance you can see from here. It is marked as 4 cm. From loop L1 axial distance is 4 cm. So substitute here. Similarly, second current is to be found and you can substitute the radius which is 4 cm and axial distance for second loop is 3. So when you see that this quantity and this quantity are equal, so they'll get cancelled and hence current can be reported. So this much current should flow through the second, okay, to make the magnetic field 0 at point A due to both. And what should be the sense of the current? So we can see sense of the current should be opposite to what is flowing in the first coil. Right, if it is anti-clockwise in first, okay, so it should be clockwise in other. Getting to the next numerical now. Here you can see a long wire having a circular loop of radius r carries current I. Find the magnetic field at O. So children, keep in mind, whenever the point is lying, let us change some color. Whenever point is lying on the wire, magnetic field due to the wire will be 0. So magnetic field due to this section, let me erase it and show it to you. This is a metallic wire. So magnetic field due to this PQ section at O would be 0 because the point is lying along the wire. Similarly, the magnetic field at O due to this piece of wire will also be 0. If you wish to understand, you can understand through this equation, Biott's equation. Right. B, magnetic field is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I. I have not written here DL because I have not written here DB. I have taken here B, so I'll write here L. So mu naught by 4 pi I L sine theta by distance square, that is Biot-Savart's law. Because theta is 0 for PQ and for ST, because it is lying along, the point is lying along the line. So theta is 0 or okay. So sine 0 is 0. So magnetic field due to this section PQ and magnetic field due to ST wire will be 0. So we have a generalization. So we have a generalization that if the point is lying along the wire, magnetic field due to the wire will be 0 at the point. Now let us find out the magnetic field at O due to this circular portion. Okay, it is a semicircular portion. Okay, we can go by direct method also. Let us go by direct method. I have done by long method. I'll tell you where to use this long method. Okay, so it is simple because we have to tell due to semicircular arc. Now we know the magnetic field at center due to the full loop. Okay, it's mu naught I by 2r. This is magnetic field at the center due to full loop. And now due to half loop, that is due to semicircular loop, it will be half of this. So it will be mu naught I by 4r. So this will be your answer. Mu naught I by 4r. Okay. Yeah, it is 4r. So it is 4r. And what about the direction? Direction is normally inward. For that you need to go to the diagram and you can use your right hand thumb rule. Okay, getting to the next, you can see I have used the same question again to show direction. The direction is like this, direction of current. So this is current and your thumb is here. So the roles are changed. Now this is magnetic field and this is current. Okay, so magnetic field is normally into the plane of paper because current is along curls. Okay, let us do practice of these type of questions more and more so that we understand it clearly. You can see here we have to find out magnetic field. This is also semicircular loop. Then let's write it. Full circle say magnetic field is mu naught I by 2r, or half say it will be half of this. Suppose you have not understood the first question, you can try here. Okay, so you can just substitute the values. Mu naught's value will be mu naught by 4 pi is equal to 10 to the power minus 7. So mu naught's value is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. You can substitute here. You can see current is given as 12 ampere, substitute, and radius is given as 2 centimeters. So write 2 by 100 here. You will get this answer. Right. So magnetic field in this case is also same, and in this case is also same. Okay. But you can see here what will be the direction of magnetic field. So you can use your right hand thumb rule. Okay. Your current is going like this. Okay, so your current is going like this. Yeah, current is going like this. Your curls will go this way, no? So here this is coming downwards. You can keep your curls of right hand here along the direction of current. You try keeping, you will see your thumb will point downwards. Okay, and coming to this, in this case your current is like this. So please keep your curls of right hand in this manner that they are pointing along the arrows, and you will see your thumb will point upward. Right, so magnetic field here is upward, normally outward, and it is normally inwards. So coming to the next question, this is an important question. In this question we have to find out magnetic field at point O. Now who will exert magnetic field at point O? The circular wire, the loop. So it's simple, it is complete loop. So formula is mu naught I by 2 radius. Now what about the direction? So you can keep your curls of right hand along this. Keep on the mobile or on the laptop, you will see your thumb will point outwards. So it is normally upwards or outwards. Now there is one more thing which will exert magnetic field point A, point O, this wire. So this is the case of straight wire as well, and that we have done. So we'll use the formula of magnetic field due to straight wire. It is mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance sine phi 1 plus sine phi 2. So fine, let the wire be infinitely long. Okay, because they have not mentioned it so. So you can take sine 90 plus sine 90, which is 1 plus 1, which is 2. Right, and this 2 will be cancelling with this. So I got this is the general formula. And what about the direction? Direction, you can keep your thumb along current. Okay, your fingers will come outside. So this is outward. And what was it for? What is the direction of this? This was also outward. You can keep your curls along current. Keep curls of right hand along current. You will see that is upward. Okay, so both are outward, or you can say both are upward. So you can add both. So you will get net magnetic field, and then you have to write the direction of net magnetic field that is normally out of plane of paper. Okay, let us do more practice of these numericals. You should solve each of the numerical and try to match up the answer. Okay, let us try this. We'll have to find out the magnetic field at center O, same thing. So magnetic field at O is required. Now we have to see that how many things are exerting magnetic field here. So these are two pieces of wires which will not exert magnetic field because the point is lying along these wires. Okay, so that was our rule. We made a rule that magnetic field due to this section Q, R and PS will be 0, but rest portion will exert magnetic field. Okay, now this is not semicircular loop, this is not like 1/4, but then what it is? Okay, how to deal with such situation? In that situation we will use Biot-Savart's law. Okay, so we'll use Biot-Savart's law. B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I. Dl means L sine theta by distance square. Now in the previous topic, when we did the topic of like current loop, current carrying circular loop in previous video, we made a generalization that for circular arcs and turns theta will be 0. This sine theta which comes in Biot-Savart's law will be 0, 90, sorry, theta will be 90 for circular turns and arcs. This is how we have done. Okay, so sine 90 is 1, so we'll substitute here 1, right? So how much is the formula left? Mu naught by 4 pi I L sine theta is 1 upon distance square. Okay, so let us see. Now this is a general formula we will use. Now magnetic field due to SR portion. This is S, and you can see this is R. Okay, due to this portion, what will be the magnetic field? So we'll write here mu naught by 4 pi I. Let us find out the length of arc SR. So we have a formula, angle is equal to arc upon radius from mathematics. Yes. So how much is the angle? So you will see the angle substituted by this portion at the center. So how much is the angle? You can see here clearly it's alpha. It's mentioned as alpha. Angle is mentioned as alpha. So you can substitute here alpha. Okay. So let us substitute angle as alpha. Length of arc is to be found. So I have written length of SR portion, that is to be found. And what about the radius? Radius for this loop is this distance, right, which is mentioned as B. So please substitute here B. So length of SR portion is radius alpha B. So you can see mu naught by 4 pi I, this is L, length of SR portion alpha B upon distance square, that is radius square. This radius square, distance square, distance of point A from that loop, that portion of the loop, right? So you have written it. Now 1 power of B will be cancelled. Just write it. And what about the direction? So you can see current is this side. Okay, so keep your curls along this and you will see that the thumb will point out in this direction, that is downward. So normally inwards, normally into the plane of paper, you can write like that. So just wait, we have found one magnetic field due to one portion of the wire. Now coming to the lower portion. Which portion? This one. Due to PQ. Same method. Let us find out the length of the wire. So let us go for, we'll use angle. Angle is equal to arc, that is length of arc, length of PQ upon radius. Now radius for PQ section is, this total arc is A. So we'll substitute here A. So length of PQ is also radius alpha A. Now we'll find out the magnetic field due to this portion, length. Magnetic field due to PQ mu naught by 4 pi I by length, I into length of arc upon radius square, that is distance square. Distance of this arc from point O is A. So yes, it's a distance square. Okay, so mu naught, like 1 power of A will be cancelled by A square. So this is the formula. And what about the direction? Direction I have written normally outwards. You can simply see again and again we have to use law, rule. So this is the direction of current along PQ. Please keep your curls along this and you will see the magnetic field is outward. So one is outward, one is inwards. So it means they will be subtracted. And during subtraction, what we keep first is a larger quantity. Now we don't know which one is larger, but we know that B is more than A. B was this distance, A is this distance. So B is more. So magnetic field due to that portion is less. So this will come later and this will come first. So this is greater. Magnetic field due to PQ is greater and magnetic field due to SR is less. Substitute, take LCM and report the answer. And while reporting the answer, this is the magnitude. You'll have to mention the direction once again. And whom you have kept first, that direction should be mentioned as net field's direction. Getting to the next question. In this again we have to find out the magnetic field at O. So how to find out magnetic field at O? Due to this portion and due to this portion will be 0. Because the point is lying along those wires. And a point is here and one line is here and one line is here. So point is lying along the wire. So due to the straight wires it will be 0. Now what is left is the circular loop. Whichever portion. Okay, so we'll find out again by using Biot-Savart law. If it is not complete loop, we will not use the formula. If we'll see, for complete loop, we have the formula mu naught I by 2r. For semicircular, we'll do half of that. But if such curves are given, then we will use Biot-Savart's law. So let us use Biot-Savart's law. So this is my Biot-Savart's law, mu naught by 4 pi I L sin theta by distance square. I say for circular turns and arcs, theta is 90, sin 90 is 1. So sin 90 is 1. Right. Okay. Now what is left is your distance square. Distance is simple. Distance is your radius. Point O from this is your radius. Radius is given as 3 centimeter. You'll convert into meters. So distance can also be substituted. No problem. Right. What is left is your L. L is length of arc. So again we are doing practice of the same. Angle is equal to arc upon radius. What is the angle? You will not see this 90 degree. You will see this angle. This angle subtended by the arc. So that side. Okay. So if this is pi by 2, if this is 90, so it has to be 360 minus 90. Okay. You can take LCM and the angle will be 3 pi by 2. So angle is 3 pi by 2, length of arc is to be calculated and radius is 3 centimeter. You can substitute. 100 will go up. Write it like this. So find out the length of arc and substitute here. Substitute current also. Current is given as 10 ampere. See, I've substituted. I've done the calculation slowly and I've got the answer. You should also try and you should mention the answer. But this will be magnitude. You will have to write the direction as well. So you can see here, the direction of current is like this. So please keep your right hand curls like along this and you will see your thumb is down. So it is normally into the plane of paper and direction is must. Normally downwards, vertically downwards, normally into the plane of paper. Okay, coming to the next question. Yeah, this is the question. See, again we have to find out the magnetic field at O. Look at O first of all. Who will exert magnetic field? The circular loop and the two straight wires, because this time the point is here. The point is not along the wires. The wires will also exert magnetic field. So let us talk about the magnetic field due to loops. So you can see this is a circular loop, but here current is like this and here current is like this. Please observe very carefully. This is what people ignore and they just use the formula of full loop. No. So these are two semicircular loops. One is carrying current like this and one is carrying current like this. So due to full loop, formula is mu naught I by 2 radius upon 2 radius. So due to semicircular loop 1, see this is 1. Due to this loop, due to this portion of the loop will be mu naught I half of 2r यानी कि mu naught I by 4r. ठीक है, mu naught I by 4r. This is magnetic field due to first loop. And what about the direction? So you'll have to keep your curls along the direction of current. So what is my loop 1? My loop 1 was like this. So please keep your curls. You will see it is normally inward. That is what I've written. Due to the semicircular loop number 2, half of full loop, that is mu naught I by 2r. ठीक है, this is a full loop. So it is again mu naught I by 4r. And what about the direction? This time the current is like this. So please keep your right hand curls over it and you will see your thumb is upward. So that is what I've written. So it means the magnetic field due to circular sections are equal and opposite. Are they equal? Yes. And are they opposite? Yes. So at least due to circular loop it will be 0. Okay. And now we have two portions, straight lines, straight wires. So we'll use magnetic field due to straight wire is mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance sin 90 plus sin 9, sin phi 1 plus sin phi 2, not 90. Now this is special case. The point is lying near one end. Okay, so in that case, one angle is 0 and one angle is 90. Please substitute. Sin 0 will be 0 and sin 90 will be 1. So this is left. Okay, current is given as 5 ampere. So you can write 5 ampere. Perpendicular distance is your radius. If radius is mentioned, you can take that. So yes, radius is mentioned because you can see here. The diameter is given as 10 centimeters. So radius will be, that is perpendicular distance will be half of that to 5 centimeter. I've converted. So do the calculations very carefully. This is my magnetic field due to piece third, portion third, where is third written due to this wire at O. Okay, but then I have to tell the direction. For direction, you can see this is my third wire, right? Which one, lower one or upper one? So upper one is my third wire. This is my third portion. So you can keep my current along this, right? So my magnetic field is normally outwards. So this is normally outwards. And due to fourth portion, everything is identical. So magnetic field will be same as of third. है ना, mu naught by 4 pi is same, current is flowing is same, perpendicular distance is half of diameter is same. Okay, and the point is near one end, so that will be same. So value will be this much. Now let us see the direction. So current is this, so keep your current like this. So your curls, that is points, fingers will point out upward. So this is upward, this is upward. They both will be added to give the net magnetic field. Okay, and then you have to mention the direction of net magnetic field. Coming to the question number next. So again in this question we'll have to find out the magnetic field at center due to this portion which I've labeled as 2, and you can see the sense of current is hidden. Yes, sense of current is this, and due to these portions, and magnetic field due to this will be 0 because the point is lying along the line. Okay, so no need to do these two portions. So let us find out the magnetic field now. Okay, see, this is not semicircular, this is not circle, so that is why I have to go to Biot-Savart's law. That will save me IL sine theta by distance square. Okay, for circular loops and turns, theta is 90, sine 90 is 1. Substitute. Magnetic field due to first loop, this is my first loop. Mu naught by 4 pi I is same, this is I and this is I. So current through both the loops is same, so I is okay. Length of loop 1, length of this portion. Okay, and radius 1, this radius is 1, right? So okay, now length is left. Let us talk about length. So angle is equal to length upon radius, sorry, arc length upon radius. Okay, now what is the angle? Angle has to be told made by the circular arc. So how much angle is made here? So this one is alpha, so remaining angle will be 360 minus alpha, right? So this angle is going to be 360 minus alpha because it is alpha. This angle is alpha, right? So remaining angle will be 360 minus alpha. So my first length is equal to this r1 this side. So this is my first length and I will substitute here. Now coming to the direction, as you tell the magnitude of the magnetic field, you have to tell the direction as well. So you can keep your curls along the current, right hand curls, and you will see it is normally into the plane of paper. Okay. Now this is the magnetic field due to portion 1. This is my portion 1. Now magnetic field due to portion 2. So same way B2. mu naught by 4 pi. Second current is same, L2 by R2 square. Can you see R2? Yes. This portion is R2 away from O. So, we'll write that formula. Mu naught by 4 pi. Sorry, this is B1. Mu naught by 4 pi I. Coming to L2. What is L2? So, it is, you can see it is angle is equal to arc upon radius. Radius is R2. And what is the angle? Angle you have to see in front of this arc. So, yes, angle is alpha. So, I'm ready with this formula. Well, substitute as L. Baki distance square is R2 square. So, one power will be cancelled. This is this. Coming to the direction is to be told immediately. So, you keep your curls of right hand like this. Like this. So, it is downward. So, it is normally into. This was also normally into. So, you will add up both. Take LCM. And because this is B net magnetic field at O due to this portion and this portion. Okay. And net direction has to be told normally into the plane of paper. There is one more case in this question. If alpha is 90, 90 means pi by 2. So substitute here. Substitute and do the question peacefully. You'll get the answer. Answer is written. So everyone is supposed to compare the answer. Check the answer. Let us see the next question. Okay, we have to find out magnetic field at O. Right. Who will exert? This straight piece and this loop. Okay, whichever portion of the loop will exert. That is visible. So for loop, because it is not circle, it is not semicircle, it is some portion of the circular loop. So we'll use Biot-Savart law, mu naught by 4 pi I L sine theta by distance square for circular turns and loops. Theta is 90 and sine 90 is 1. So you can substitute. Okay, we are left with this. Now we'll have to find out. See, radius is given as 120 mm. You can change into meters. That is no problem. Angle is equal to arc length upon radius. Radius is r. Okay, and how much is the angle? So angle has to be told of this side. The angle made by the arc, not opposite to it. So if this is 90, that is pi by 2. So what is the remaining angle? This angle. It has to be 2 pi minus pi by 2. So as that of previous numerical, so it will be 3 pi by 2. So fine. You can substitute it 3 pi by 2. Length of the arc you can obtain. And substitute here. Substitute peacefully, then talk about the direction. So by direction is like this. Direction of current is like this. So you keep your right hand curls in such a way that curls are along this. So thumb is down. So it is inwards. Normally into the plane of paper. Right? Substitute. Do mathematics. Be ready. This is the magnetic field due to loop portion. Due to the curve. Circular curve. Okay. Now what is left? The magnetic field due to straight wire. So we'll use straight wires formula. Mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance and sine phi 1 to sine phi 2. Now you can see here if this is given 90, so obviously phi 1 by first end of the wire and phi 2 by second end of the wire will be 45 and 45. Sine 45 we know. So 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is 2 by root 2. Current is given, right? 5 ampere current is given. Perpendicular distance. For perpendicular distance, you have to use mathematics once again. This is your perpendicular distance. So perpendicular distance up. Okay. Perpendicular distance up, and this is radius. This is radius. This is down. So this is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Right? By OP is perpendicular. Perpendicular distance perpendicular. And this is hypotenuse. So this is sine 45. Because this was 45. Because the entire angle is 90. Right? Half angle is 45. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So r will come here. So perpendicular distance is r by root 2. Substitute here. Then talk about the direction. So where is your current in the loop? In the straight wire, it is like this. So current is here. You'll have to find out the magnetic field at the center. Point is here. So it normally inverts. Previous was also inverts. So both will be added. This magnetic field due to curve and this magnetic field due to straight wire will be added. Take the LCM and check it out. But then after adding, you must write normally inwards. Getting to the next question. There is a straight wire of length this. Okay, this wire is having this length. It is bent in circular shape. some current, so we have to find out C. Okay, so we have to find out the magnetic field at the center of the loop. This is one question. Okay, and at a distance of this times the radius from the wire before bending. So there is a wire which has been bent into circle. Okay, so length of the wire is equal to circumference, right? Length of the wire is given as pi by 2, so I've written here, and circumference is 2 pi r. Pi cancelled, so radius is radi of the loop. So we have to find out two magnetic fields, one at the center of the loop. So that is easy. Center of the loop is easy because that is a complete loop. So we have a direct formula, mu naught I by 2 radius. So mu naught is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 because mu naught by 4 pi is 10 to the power minus 7. Right? 2 is 2. Current is given. Radius you have found. So you can substitute and then you can match up the answer. You can mention in Tesla. Okay, this was one portion. Second is you have to find out the magnetic field before bending, that is due to the wire at some distance. What is the distance? This is the distance. This much times the radius. So use B straight wire. Mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance sin pi 1 plus sin pi 2. Let it be infinitely long because they have not given something. So let it be infinitely long. Pi 1 pi 2 90. Sin 90 is 1 plus 1 is 2. Current is given. How much is perpendicular distance? Perpendicular distance is this times radius. And radius is 1 by 4. Substitute. Do mathematics and find out the answer. Coming to the next question. This question is also very important. There are two wires A and B of the same length, 44 centimeters. This is wire A, this is wire B. This has been bent into a circle, this has been bent into a square. Okay, we have to find out the magnetic field at the center. Okay, of both, of the loop and of the square. So length of the wire is equal to circumference, length of the wire is equal to perimeter of the square. So circumference is 2 pi r, this is 44, this is 22 by 7, substitute, you will get radius as 7. Do mathematics, you will get 7 centimeter. Here length of the wire, which is 44 centimeter, has been bent into form of a square. So length of the wire will be equal to perimeter of the square. Perimeter of the square is 4 into side. Side of square is obtained. We have to find out magnetic field at the center of both. So for circle it's easy. Direct application of formula mu naught I by 2r. This is due to full loop. So you can substitute I and you can substitute r in meters. You will get that magnetic field. Now for square, see we have done a question based upon square in previous video of numerical. So you can check from that as well. Okay, it is 4 times magnetic field due to each side. And each side is a straight wire. So we'll use that formula mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance sin phi 1 plus sin phi 2. Wire is not infinitely long. So in case of square, we have seen in previous video also, this both the angles are 45. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. You can substitute here. Substitute. Now the point is of perpendicular distance. Now full side, you can see I have obtained side is 11. So this half, that is perpendicular distance, will be 11 by 2. So it is L by 2, or you can say 11 by 2. Side by 2. Okay. Substitute. Do mathematics properly and find out. And find out the answers in numeral form. And then they are asking whose is larger. So you can check the values and you can tell. Okay, this is due to circular loop and this is due to square. Sorry. Square one is this one. So this is our next question though. Okay, so it seems easy. This is semicircular loop. This is semicircular loop. So it will be very easy to find out the magnetic field at center. See, due to full loop, it's this. So due to half loop, is this half of this. Simple, done. Values you will substitute and you check if it is coming this much. But then direction will be needed to be told. So keep your curls like this. It will be upward. Keep your curls like this. It is opposite to this, so it will be downward. Coming to the next question. In this question, we have to find magnetic field at O. So this is complete loop. You don't see this opening. This is very small opening. This is complete loop. So simple direct formula. But then there is a straight wire as well. This is a straight wire. So use that formula mu naught by 4 pi I by perpendicular distance sin pi 1 plus sin pi 2 take it 90. Long wire. Infinitely long let it be. So right. Perpendicular distance is radius. Yes or no? So you can substitute. Now talk about the direction. Then only see at point O, this loop is exerting magnetic field and the wire is exerting magnetic field. Now you see they are added or they are subtracted by checking the direction. So use rule. So this is your current. And keep curls of right hand. It is downwards. So right here, this first one is inwards, downwards. And what about wire wala? For that you have this rule. It is upward, outward. So they'll be subtracted. Again in subtraction, you'll have to check which will be kept first. So you can see here it is mu naught I by 2 pi r. This is for wire. And what is for loop? It's 2r. So its denominator is less because its denominator is more by pi, which is 3.14. So it is less, right? So loop is more. Loop's magnetic field is more, wire's magnetic field is less. So subtract. And answer must carry the direction of greater magnetic field. Coming to the next question. We'll have to find out the magnetic field. Okay, this one is left though. Yeah, we have done here. Okay. So we have to find out the magnetic field at center. Now these are semicircular loop, both. So it's good. This is due to full loop. And this is due to semicircular loop. We'll do half of this, right? So due to loop 1, which is 1, you say this is, let it be anything, this will be 1. So mu naught by 4, current is I and radius is R1. Substituted, check rule. So I've seen it is into. Coming to next, right, same way, mu naught by 4 I by R2, this is also into, add, simple. Coming to this question. Yeah, we'll have to find out the magnetic field here. So due to this portion and due to this portion will be 0 because the point is lying along the lines. That is our generalization rule. So magnetic field will be due to this. This is not full circle, this is not semicircle, so we'll take help of Biot-Savart's law. So get to that. See, I've used Biot-Savart's law. Mu naught by 4 pi I L sine theta by distance square. See, I've written here. This is for these two portions, right? PQ point is lying over the line, so its angle is 0. So magnetic field is 0. That I have told already. For loop, we have to discuss. For circular turns and loops, theta is 90, sine 90 is 1. Substitute. How to find out length of arc? Length of arc we know how to find out. Yes. Angle is equal to arc upon radius. How much is the angle? Now this is the angle 60. 60 we write by pi by 3. So length by radius. Radius is given as 10 centimeter. Change. Do calculations. It is ready. Can we substitute here? Yes. Distance square is your radius square. Substitute. Find out. And use rule. Okay. Okay, coming to the second question. This question we need to discuss now. So we'll have to find out the magnetic field at the center again. So yeah. So see, again it's mu naught by 4 pi I is I. L, length of arc. So angle is equal to arc upon radius. What is the angle? This angle we don't see. We see this angle. So which is alpha? L by R. So L is ready. Substitute. Sine is 90 because for circular turns and arcs. And this is radius square. It is R. So you can use loop rule. Keep your curls along the current. And you'll see it is normally into the plane of wave. This is very important question. Very, very important question. It has come in board many times. Sometimes they give figure, sometimes they don't. Okay, so let us see. This is most important question. Very important question. Two identical coils. So these are the two identical coils. Radius r, number of turns n each, common center. We'll have to find out the magnetic field at the center. If one is carrying current I and second is carrying current 3I, root 3I. It can be any value, and this question is really important. So see, I have the formula. Magnetic field due to center of loop, at the center of loop, full loop is mu naught I by radius, 2 radius. Okay, but for n turns it is n. Okay, so B1 will be mu naught, correct. N, I and radius is R, I is I. For second it is current is only root 3I, rest is same. Coming to the direction, you can see I have taken the current like this. So for first, current is like this, you know, then it is coming this way, then it is going this way. So this is the direction of current. You keep your curls along the direction of current and you will see the magnetic field is along this. Okay, it is coming out of plane. This current. Half current is above the mobile and half current is below the mobile. Half loop is above the mobile, this is above portion, this is below. So current is coming like this. So keep your curls. You know. So because I have imagined that this portion is above, so let us make it simple. Let us keep it simple. This portion is above the mobile, above the desktop, above the table. Okay, so my curls will go like this and my thumb will come this. So you can do a little practice, you will get to know. So this is the direction of my magnetic field. Suppose this is my loop 1. So this is the direction of my magnetic field. First magnetic field is like this. Coming to next magnetic field. This magnetic field purple wala. So my current is like this. This is easy. This is on the surface of mobile, on the plane of mobile. So you can keep your curls like this easily and thumb is up. So my one magnetic field is like this, my one magnetic field is like this. 1, 2 might have changed, but let us look at it once again. This is one loop and this is the current. Okay, now this portion of the loop is above the surface of the desktop and this portion is below. So keep your curls like this, curls like this. So you will see your thumb is this way. Okay, this is one magnetic field, let it be 1 or 2, whichever. Suppose this is 1, then this is 1. Okay, my labeling must have changed. This is B1. This is my first loop. This is my first loop. This is my B1. So see here, so this is my first magnetic field. Now coming to next. Next loop is kept like this on the surface of desktop and this is the current. Keep your curls, you will see thumb is coming like this. So this is my next magnetic field. Whenever magnetic fields are like this, we use parallelogram's law of vectors. B1 square plus B2 square plus 2B1 B2 cos of theta. Theta is 90. Cos 90 is 0. Substitute. One is having current I and second is having I root 3. Take common. Mu naught n I by 2r. Mu naught n I by 2r square. Square will be common. So square will be cancelled by root. So this will come out. Single power. What is left from here is 1. What is left from here is root 3 square, which will be 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 ka root is 2. 2 will be cancelled. This is the magnetic field. Net magnetic field and the center due to these two coils. For direction, you can jump to tangent beta. Parallelogram's laws result. It is B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. Theta is 90. 90. Sin 90 is 1. Cos 90 is 0. B, I have assigned this. B1. A, I have assigned this. You can take any. Then show. Beta is always the angle between resultant and A. So who is A? A is B2. तो भाई in my it was changed. ठीक है, तो you can take it B1, you can take it B2. My labeling was little bit changed. ठीक है, because I considered which half portion above the surface of mobile there was according to me. Okay, earlier. Now it is like this. So who is A? A is this, A is this, and this is B. So this is beta. Okay, so report beta, substitute and find out beta as tangent inverse something. Then show in the diagram. And that's all in this video. Last question was very important. Please try these numericals and practice.